to see how to format a date and a currency. Okay, so let's say you are building an app, and in that app you need, for example, a date, or maybe you need a currency, whether it's a Canadian currency like US dollar or Canadian dollar. So today we are going to see how we can format those two, the date and the currency. Okay, so let's start by creating a new project. So here we have a new and empty project. Okay, so the first thing we will do is to remove this image, and for this we want to change it to amount due. Okay, let's start by the amount. Okay, what we want to do now is to add this amount. Okay, so in order to do that, we will create a new variable called amount. For the type, we will set it as a SS number, and for the value, okay, perfect. So now what we will do is simply put this amount inside this test. Okay, okay, you can see here we have this amount that is displayed here, but we don't have this dollar sign. Okay, and what we want to do is to add this dollar sign, but we don't want to come here and simply put like this dollar sign. Why? Because let's say, for example, tomorrow our app is shipped to France, for example, so we'll come here and change it manually, and we don't want that. Okay, so in order to add this automatically, what we are going to do is to add a currency formatter. Okay, so a currency formatter will be able to simply set a local, like for example Canada. So in Canada we use dollar, so it will recognize the local and will add the dollar sign by itself. Okay, so let's do that. Let's create first our currency formatter. So let's create a static let currency formatter. For the type, we set it as a number formatter. Okay, so in order to like format our number, what we need first is a formatter. Okay, so let's do let formatter, and this will be a number formatter. Okay, not a style number, so we'll do formatter that number style equal to currency, because this is a currency, right? Okay, perfect. So the last thing we have to do is simply to set the local. Okay, so let's do formatter that local, and for the local we will set it to Canada. Okay, perfect. Now let's return our formatter. Okay, excellent. Now what we have to do is to simply tell Swift that, okay, we want this amount to be a number format, and the way we want to format this, we want to use this currency formatter. Okay, so how do we do that? So it's simple. Here we will simply add our formatter, and formatter what we want is this currency format. Okay, so we'll simply say self that currency formatter, and this self is simply this class. Okay, because we want to reference this one, so self that currency formatter, and that's it. And simply by adding this, we can see that now we have the dollar symbol. Okay, so let's make our text bold, the padding. Okay, perfect. So we are done with the currency format. Obviously you can add this date formatter. Okay, so in order to add the date formatter, what we need first is a test, right? So let's add a test. And inside, okay, now let's wait. Okay, perfect. And let's put our date year. And as you can see, we have like the full format of the date. Okay, so what we want is to looks exactly like this. Okay, so for that, as you might guess, we will simply create a date formatter and we will specify how we want this test to look like. Okay, so let's go ahead and create our date formatter. The date formatter itself, and with date style that we want, the same way we specify the number style here. So for the date style, what we want to do is say formatter that date start. The style what we are looking for is this style long, and now we can return our formatter. Okay, excellent. So the last thing we have to do now is simply to tell SwiftUi that here we want this date to be formatted this way. Okay, so it's basically the same thing. Formatter self that date formatter. Okay, perfect. As you can see, simply by adding this long, we have this nice format. Okay, let's put out